Good afternoon, Holmes Road Church of Christ. I hope everyone is healthy, both spiritual, or all three, spiritually, mentally, and physically. I hope you're doing well. Just wanted to share a few words of encouragement for a Wednesday for you, just like we would back at church if we were able to meet together tonight. It's a quick devotional. Just wanted to let you know, right before the pandemic hit, just a couple of weeks before the pandemic, back like late February, before everything got shut down in March, I visited with Andy. Now, being on Facebook and YouTube, I don't want to give the last name because I don't have his permission to use his name, but if you're at Holmes Road, if you're a member at Holmes Road Church of Christ, you know Andy, the Andy I'm talking about. He's in his 90s now, and he's one of our oldest and most beloved members of our church, and so I was just visiting with him. I haven't visited with him in a while because they don't let us into the nursing homes right now. That's kind of been shut down, and I'm looking forward to visiting with him again. But back there in February when I met with him, just like I said, just before everything got shut down, we were visiting, having a good time, and the conversation kind of took a little more serious tone. And I ended up asking him this question. I said, Andy, I said, share some wisdom with me from your years. I said, you're in your 90s. I mean, what is the most important thing you've learned in your life so far? What's the one piece of wisdom you'd like to help to give to the next generation? And his answer to me was 3 words. He said, hang in there. Hang in there. That's what Andy told me. And like I said, this was before the pandemic hit. This kind of prophetic words from Andy. Looking back at that now, just think of everything we've gone through, and his words were, hang in there. It might be tempting to dismiss those words as simplistic. Andy wasn't promoting blind optimism or positive thinking. He's endured a lot of tough times in his life. He's endured tough times in his 9+ decades of living. And his determination to press on, it wasn't grounded in some vague hope that things might get better, but in Christ's work in his life. Andy's words, hanging in there. The Bible, if I were to use Andy's words in terms of the Bible calls it perseverance. And perseverance is not possible through mere willpower. We persevere only because of God's promise to us over and over again that He's with us, that He'll give us strength, and that He'll accomplish His purposes in our lives, no matter what comes our way. And that is the message that God spoke to us through His prophet Isaiah in the book of Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 10. That verse says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." What does it take to hang in there, as Andy would say? What does it take to persevere? According to Isaiah, the foundation for hope is God's character. Knowing God's goodness allows us to release our grip on fear, so we can cling to the Father and His promise that He will deliver what we need each day: strength, help, God's comfort, empowerment, and upholding His own presence. We're living in some tough times right now. Some are scared of a virus. Some are scared of riots and violence. Some are scared of having poverty in their lives, losing their jobs, being looted, or having their property destroyed. Some are scared of never getting our country back to normal the way we used to know it. Some are scared of not having a job after this is over. Some are scared that their retirement money and their checking accounts are going broke. Some are watching stocks and their 401ks and their investments go down and down and down. I talked to a neighbor here recently, and that's what he was saying. I'm watching the stock market every day because my retirement is in there. Some are scared of racists in our society. Some are scared of all the changes that is going on. Some are scared of those in charge, the lawmakers, the politicians, or the upcoming vote in November. Yes, there's a lot to be worried about today. But let us remember the words of Isaiah today that we just read in Isaiah 41:10. the foundation for God's hope is God's character. Knowing God's goodness allows us to release our grip on fear so we can cling to the Father and his promise. He will provide what we need each day. He'll give us strength and help and encouragement, comfort and empowerment to deal with whatever this world throws at us. So, in the words of Andy, Homes Road Church of Christ, hang in there. We'll see each other soon. Persevere through the trials, and we'll be stronger. Hope to see you soon.